Well, hello, sunshine. We are here live at the Destiny Designers University launch. I am so excited. This has been more than I could have even dreamt about. But right now, we have one of my dearest friends, special guest, world renowned speaker. He is hands down won every award for speaking on the planet, from Toastmasters to NSA to traveling the world internationally to the impact he has left on millions of people on this planet. I'm not introducing him to you because you already know him, but I want you to know that he is my personal mentor, someone who I've been blessed to work with, to watch his level of excellence in everything that he does, that he poured into me and saw a bigger vision of where I was going, what I was bringing to the marketplace. And today, my day would not have been complete if you do not hear from the man himself, none other than Mr. Les Brown, Baby Brown's baby boy. Mr. Brown, thank you so much for being here and being a part of
Thank
this
you.
day. I just really love you and appreciate you for who you are. And Les, you've been my inspiration. You talk about living a bigger life, dreaming a bigger dream, bringing our skills to the table. What would you say today about how you've designed your destiny with everything that God has given you?
Well, first of all, I want to thank you very much for the vision that you have captured and now possesses you as you're going into the future, giving people, and particularly those who are ready, the tools that will allow them to control their destiny. And I hear this lavish introduction you give me, and I have Mickey Mouse ears on the screen. I'm a Mickey Mouse fan, all right? See, Kid Flick say you must learn to walk with kings and not lose the common touch. All right. But first of all, the work that you're doing is very important. Most people don't know before this decade is over, 85% of the population will be working with what is called mechanized intelligence.
Mm.
Those are computers. And those people will be able to make a living, but they won't be able to become independently wealthy. A very small number will be. And the number that will have a skill set that complements the computer. This is the era, the late Peter Drucker calls the era of the three C's: accelerated change, overwhelming complexity, and tremendous competition. So, what you're doing with your school is giving people the strategies and, most importantly, the techniques and a process that will allow them not to be eliminated by technology or outsourcing. Now, most people don't know that the 40-40 plan is gone, where you can go to college and graduate and get a job and work 40 hours a week for 40 years. That day is gone. That will never come back. The other thing is, even people who are working a job, they have to do two and three jobs to get one paycheck and no job security. That's very stressful. Now, we're going through something that they never talk about in the media. It's called purchase power parity.
Mm.
Purchase power parity is that ultimately, where we're headed in a global economy, that there will be one economy that will affect the standard of living of people globally. That means the standard of living that we've grown accustomed to in this country, that's going to continue to get lower and lower and lower. People will have to do more,
Mm.
work more, do it faster, do it better with less compensation. But there will be a small number, and that's where you come in. That's where I come in. That's where my children come in, and my grandchildren, and my great grandson, all right? That will have the skill set to control their own destiny. See, the goal is to be a member of the 1%. Not hate on them, okay, but be one of them. I remember Reverend Ike out of New York. He said the best thing you could do for the poor is not be one of them. Let me tell you, that is real. You need some money, honey, up in here, up in here. And so this is exciting time because as you work on yourself, work on your goals, and work on your dreams, what you do and the process that you use to develop yourself, because at the end of the day, it's about what kind of value do you create? And it's about transforming your mindset continuously, upgrading your skill set, and becoming a part of a community of collaborative, achievement driven, supportive relationships. And this is what you're creating here. And as a result of having that, that gives a person a competitive advantage. It gives them a chance to determine their own income. It gives the average person the opportunity to create their personal economy. And that's the exciting thing about what it is you're doing. When people can create their own personal economy, that gives them a shot at creating incredible wealth. And that's a wonderful thing.
Absolutely, absolutely. What you said is so important, Les, because this community, building this Destiny Designers University community where they can actually build a skill set, because we don't want to be caught out not knowing how we're going to leave our legacy. I mean, that's really what we're striving for here, Les, is to make sure that whatever we do, that the impact is left far beyond our time here on the planet. You've been talking about Dr. Miles Monroe and just what a shock that was, but his value, his worth, his words, his book, his products, everything that he has still lives on because he was determined not to just go through life, but to grow through life and to bring so many people along. And that's what you're doing. I mean, look how many people follow you. You know what, Mr. Brown? I'm starting to get an attitude. There are more people putting up videos about you on the internet.
Look here, and you know something? Just think about this. I'm 70 years young.
Wow.
How many, if you look at the workshops and seminars and the ages of the men in the workshops, how many men do you see in the workshops over 40? That's sad. It's really very limited. And I believe that there's so many men who have given up, so many men who have thrown in the towel, so many men that are sitting on the couch wondering, will LeBron be able to bring a championship to the Cleveland Cavaliers? You know, and they can't even afford season tickets. It's sad that they're not growing. It's been said that many people die at age 25 and don't get buried until they're 65. And so when I think about if I had not been using the same principles that you're talking about, who would be looking to hire me at 70? They'll be thinking about hospital costs and medical costs and everything. And so the thing is that you are really at the right place at the right time, providing for those who have the vision. You know, Jesus said, whosoever will, let him come. And the willingness to work on themselves, to increase their value, to begin to determine their destiny. And that's what Miles did. He lived full and he died empty. He wrote 60 books. He left here at 60. And I only wrote 3 books, so I got to really pick up the pace. I got to pick up the pace up in here, up in here. So I'm excited to support you. What you're doing is so important. And I say that as we stand together and go into the future, because of your commitment, because of your genius and your vision to make this happen and give people the tools that will allow them to carve out a destiny for themselves, the possibilities are unlimited as to where it can go.
Well, I thank you so much, Les, for who you are, for the example that you've given me, for believing in me, for seeing a bigger vision, for understanding that when you empower one of us to release our voice into the universe, you are adding another star to your crown. And I know your crown is quite full.
All right. Well, thank you so much. I'm just so proud of you. I'm having a power surge now. Y'all call them hot flashes.
Well, we're going to let you
I'm
go.
having a power surge. God's got a sense of humor. Oh, my God.
Well, love you, Les
Okay.
Brown.
Okay.
Thank
I
you
love
so
you.
much. And
Okay.
continue to stay on fire.
All right. Thank you. Take care. I love you.
Love you.
Love you.